Morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, I think August 24th. This is Dan. Welcome back to my channel. It is pretty exciting. I'm having fun with this. I've been thinking about things that I can make videos about and post them. And today I'm going to make one about stuttering and my journey with stuttering. I've got, I'm not sure who watches these or who might watch it, but, or how well you know me, but I have a stutter, a speech impediment, and I wanted to talk this morning about it. It started as a child. I think it was noticed probably when I was like 4 or 5. Stuttering is less than, I think about 1% of the world's population. So I'm the lucky winner. It is something that they don't really know the cause of. They talk about neurological issues or stress or all kinds of things. But it's kind of a mystery, which I kind of like, because people, I think life ought to have a little mystery to it. I don't think we need to have everything explained. I think if you went to a magic show and they explained every trick right after they did it, it wouldn't be nearly as fun. Because part of the fun of magic is thinking, I wonder how they did that. And if you knew, it wouldn't be as interesting. So, that's my theory. So, stuttering is more common with children. I was reading about this morning. But they eventually grow out of it. A lot of them do. Some don't. And I'm in the some don't category. I went through a lot of speech therapists when I was a kid. I was very lucky, very loved by my parents that they were able to afford speech therapy programs outside of what the schools offered. Although, the schools were doing their best, I still remember most of the school speech therapists, including a woman named Miss Schultz. And she was very helpful, very nice. Probably gone by now, but a very sweet woman. And so I grew up in an area, probably like most people, where you went to elementary school and then the junior high or middle school was comprised of students from elementary schools in the area. And then when you went to high school, the high school was populated by students that were in the junior high or middle schools in the area. That's how it works. And I lived in an area where there weren't a lot of people that moved in and moved out. So a lot of the people that I went to elementary school with, I ended up graduating from high school with. And I was very lucky because kids were very supportive because they'd known me for so long, and they knew about my speech therapy and my stuttering for so long that they were I don't know if I'd use the term supportive, but they were protective of me. I was one of them in a way. I was never like in the cliques or ultra popular. I was just kind of, and I was one of them. You know, one of the students that they'd grown up with, or that we'd gone to church together with, and so anyway, on we went into school, and anytime I remember in junior high, there were kids that came from other elementary school, and some kid was picking on me, and one of the kids, or a few of the kids I knew from elementary school, they didn't stand for that. They were, you know, there wasn't like a fist fight. They were like, don't pick on Danny. We don't do that. You know, don't pick up Danny. And asked me if I was okay, and you know, it was very nice, very comforting. So eventually, I got to high school, and my father had gone to the University of Southern California, USC, in Los Angeles. There were a lot of Thompsons, a lot of Generation Thompsons. Looking back, I wish I had gone there. But anyway, there was a speech therapy program he heard about, and my parents sent me there one summer. I think it was the summer of 1982. And like I said, I'd gone through speech therapy programs in school, but they just weren't clicking. They just weren't having much results. And this program up in USC was over one summer, and it was about 7 weeks. And what they basically did was kind of ignored the fact, not fact, but the theory that, you know, we're trying to find the reason people stutter. Their reasoning, their program was built on teaching stutterers how to speak more fluently. So for 7 weeks, I would go up there twice a week. And we lived in San Diego, so either my parents drove me or I would ride up on the train from San Diego to Los Angeles. And we would, they taught me how to speak by slowing down my speech and by going over materials and homework assignments and talked about theories about how certain sounds were harder for people that stuttered. Here's a story there. My name is Daniel, as you know. One of the things about being a stutterer is that hard consonant sounds like T's or D's are really, you know, hard to spell, especially a D. And what does my name start with? D. Irony. My sweet parents, I was almost named Andrew. Apparently I was minutes away from being named Andrew. But my parents changed their mind at the last minute over to Daniel. Andy is pretty easy to say. Daniel, I got lucky there, but for stutterers, that can be tough to say. So, lost out on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. I have the same. Sorry. Lost out on that, but that's alright. Just funny. So I get through this program, and the first thing they did on the first session was do a videotape of you speaking. And then the last thing they did on the last session was a videotape of you speaking. And my fluency rate, somehow, through this program, I like to think it's a program. I like to think it's USC helping the Thompsons out, because heaven knows my father and my uncle and all kinds of people paid lots of tuition to go there, and my fluency rate went through the roof. It was pretty exciting, pretty amazing. I feel more emotion than I can show right now as I say that, but it was amazing. It was a whole new world for me, because gone were things that can terrify people that stutter, talking on the phone, ordering in restaurants, particularly talking on the phone. If you know people that stutter, and a lot of people, thank God, my stuttering is not and was not anywhere at the level of some people that it just paralyzes their life, and it's a very serious thing. And I'm so grateful that I was not that. And do I still stutter? Yeah, I do. Oh, phone's ringing. I'm ignoring it. But everybody stutters a little bit, so it's no big deal. And I think longtime friends of mine, they don't even hear it, because they're just used to hearing me talk. Doesn't hold me back from talking. I seem to do that real well, or not. If not real well, a lot, because I tell lots of stories, and I just like to talk. And it just means so much more. It means so much to me to be fluent, and to watch my father, who has done and did everything he could to help me, and watch that video. He was amazed. Unbelievable. So, there were times that other things happened too. My stuttering started to slip. One time I know different people have different reactions to religion. So this isn't about religion, but I'm just, and I respect anybody that, either has a religion or don't have a religion, or have, a different definition of spirituality than I do. And that's great. I think people need to find their own path and do what's right for them. For me, let me tell you though, I did had some people pray for me, And I didn't stutter for, months afterwards. Maybe a little bit, but nothing compared to it. And I'm convinced that it was that prayer. I really am. Now, I want to tell you something. This is probably the most important part. People might wonder if I think, oh, I stutter, or I stutter a little bit, and oh, it just ticks me off, and it's just me. It's just me. I don't know why people or society has this idea that we need to be alike. That somehow things need to be fixed. It's nice and it's great, and as I've, I've talked about in the last 16 minutes or whatever, to speak more clearly, but everybody has value, and something I've learned and developed through my stuttering experience, I don't think I could have gotten any other way, and that is I have a high degree of empathy and understanding for other people, and I don't say that to make you think, "Wow, I'm really important because I'm very empathetic." No, that's not why I say it. I say it because I'm grateful for the stuttering, because it allows me to bond with people about things that they're going through. And I think I really do that, or something they can't control. I can do that. And I think it helps. It helps me. It's not like a gift. It's like a present to me that came along with stuttering, that has come up like lawns or flowers after rain. It's just appeared. I do understand why people have issues and things that they can't control. I also wanted to say that I think movies where they depict characters that stutter for humorous reasons are despicable. Just despicable. My gosh, why would you do that? Why would people do that? It's horrible. It shouldn't be done. I don't want to get preachy, but don't pick on people because you think they don't measure up. There is no measuring rod. People doing the best they can. And that should be kept in mind. So, that's about it. All I can tell you is I'm very lucky. I've held jobs for a long, long time. I interact with people all the time. I talk with people a lot. And stuttering now is not an issue for me. As a matter of fact, it's taught me how to live better. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you that has hung in there and watched this video. And I hope that you understand stuttering and me a little bit better. And I wish you a happy Tuesday and enjoy the rest of the week. And I'll be back soon. And I'm thinking the next videos are going to be I'm going to do something about Shakespeare and read a passage I really like. And then I'm a big Alfred Hitchcock film, so we're going to be talking about some Hitchcock movies. And so we're going to have a good time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And this one's for Steven. Fly safe. Bye.